Now I'll show you the interesting one. Probably we're not going to fix it, so not going to be able to fix it, I mean. Here we go. I'll first demonstrate the problem. Okay. This is our ASUS ROG I just mentioned. This laptop will be beyond your imagination about the fault, but I don't have a fix. So I'll first demonstrate the problem, because I actually made a mistake in the recording of the part of me diagnosing, trying to find the fault. So this is a good chance to recap. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll put everything back quickly. Okay, let's go. So I just thought it would be smart to put a connector there. Fucking idiots. Okay. So they've tried different SSD, different operating system, fresh install, driver updates, whatever. You connect the charger, laptop freezes. Or when it's booting, okay, you can stay in BIOS, no problem, if the charger plugged in, charge the battery in BIOS. Okay? And then you try to boot Windows or anything that requires CPU usage at a higher level. In my opinion, that's where shit hits the fan. So I'll demonstrate it. Then we'll be on the same mindset to be able to see if we can fix it or not. So I'm not expecting anything high, any outcome out of this repair. Wow, how do I get you in? Okay, probably. Okay. Okay, here we go. Fan. So this is the SSD I've been given, and I believe it has no operating system. I can't remember. So we don't need the Wi-Fi chip. You can bugger off. Okay. Do you have any idea what the problem can be on this? This is a really tough one. At first, I thought it could be CPU power rails, such as the MOSFETs delivering the power. One of those phases could be having issues. But how will I know if it is, which one it is? Okay, that's the best it's gonna get. That's complete. So we got here the ASUS original charger. Okay. It's a massive, I think 6 amp or something, or 9 amps, I can't remember. Okay. Okay, so I had to remove the hinge because of removing the DC jack. Alright, here we go. This is as complete as it will get. Hey, open the screen. There we go. Okay, so that will be enough, I think. So we can all see what's going on. I'll connect the charger. Okay, is the power adapter plugged in? Yes, okay. Let's go ahead. So we got the charger connected. Power button. Where are you? Okay, power button pressed. ASUS logo. I can't remember if there is anything on this SSD. This is the client's one. Okay, so we're in the BIOS. You can see system is not frozen. Alright. So there should be a mouse somewhere. Well, I didn't connect the mouse, so I'll connect the mouse so we can actually see it froze or not. Power it off. I'll connect the trackpad. Okay. Power on. Come on, mate. Oh, there it is. Okay. Power is on. It will go into BIOS. We're in the BIOS and yep, okay, so mouse, you can see the mouse, alright. We're all good. Now, I'm going to put, this is a Windows 11 USB, okay, it's just a bootable USB, official from Microsoft image, so just plug it in, and I'm just gonna reboot the computer, Control-Alt-Delete, or save and exit, doesn't matter. Because there's no default operating system on the C drive, it's going to look for other bootable devices. And watch what happens to Windows logo. Now, the USB is plugged in, okay? Now look at the spinning circle. And there we go. So how do you fix that? Now, you think it could be the USB or something, I don't know, like something external. So you want to respond to, where's the power button? Yep. It won't respond to power button, and USB keyboard and mouse will not blink either when you do caps lock. So just cut the power, but I'll show you what happens on the battery. Okay. What do you think happens on the battery? Answer is, it works perfectly fine. But one thing he did say, client, if I remember, if he said it, when it takes, if you change the power option from balance to performance mode, it will actually freeze as well. Oh, I won't connect the charger. The charger is off. We'll leave it there. Okay, so now let's power on the unit. It should be coming on just like before. Okay, holding the battery, and you should see the same spinning logo of Windows. And nothing. It is not a coincidence. It's a repeatable thing. You can actually repeat it. So if I was to just go next, install, the computer works fine. But he changed the power option to performance on battery. The same issue presents itself, and the user said they get weird random error messages, and it changes every time. So I have schematics and a board view for this, and I always feel suspicious when such documents available for laptops like this, not that old. It's as if ASUS leaked it out on purpose because they know there is a design problem in their model, and so users won't get pissed off if dead motherboards. They can get someone to fix it. And Windows installing, and it's not freezing. I'll just let this run. Can you check the main 19 volt? Yeah, I did, but I'll check it again. I'll check the resistance and the voltage. But it will charge the battery fine. So what I'll do, I'll be right back. I'll let this run. Alright, I'm back. Yeah. When there is no battery connected, it will freeze. You mean check the battery? Check the 19 volt battery is not connected. Yeah, correct. Okay, so how's it going? Well, look, there we go. We're installing Windows. We might as well do the installation because then we can do further tests. So I've just taken the USB out. It won't take long. But I'll show you. I'm not sure, but let's see if it will actually crash when I plug in the charger. I'll let it finish the activation. Let it finish this. It sounds like the 19 volt goes to low, which is saved by the battery when it is there. Could be an issue with the BQ chip. The charger chip will add power from the battery when the system requires more than. Good point. I did think about BQ chip too. Well, we'll have a look at that, yeah? That's a good point. I mean, he does the switching. And the power adapter is mental. It's a 19 volt, 6.32 amps. Yeah, it's 120 watts. But I mean, 6 amps, isn't that enough? I mean, I've seen 9 amps, yeah. Okay. BQ chip. We do have BQ chip, but I'm not sure if I have this particular model. By the way, while that's going on, I'll bring the schematics up. So, switch over here, switch there. That's the MacBook. Oh god, it's driving me mental, that one. Okay, I think this is it, yeah. FX505. Yeah. Okay, what's happened? Oh yeah, it's on a separate file. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so this is me checking the BQ chip and whatnot. Alright, so okay, so I'll run you by what's happening here. The APW BQ. This is our BQ chip. So it's the 24780, 24780S. Okay, so let's go to the other side of the motherboard, top. So this is the DC in MOSFETs. That's the shunt resistor. So these are the DC in MOSFETs here, and then goes to the other side. This here, by the way, connects to the LCD on the other side. So if I show you there, that's the LCD connector. Okay, so going back to bottom.
To set up your device using a screen reader,
Here,
turn on narrator by pressing
bottom,
Windows
and
plus
you can
Control
see
plus Enter. For more accessibility features, press Windows
you will
plus
slowly
U
come into
or
the
select
BQ
the
chip.
accessibility icon in the bottom corner.
Okay, but before that, right, let's fix this guy quickly. United States, yes. I'll let you look at that for a bit. Any short voltage changes? Yeah, alright, okay, we'll check that. Skip keyboard layout. Oh god, this one requires a network setup. Okay, screw that. So I'll just switch over here. Okay, let's connect the charger. See what happens. Okay, here we go. Okay, so at the moment you can see the mouse on the screen. On the Wi-Fi symbol, yep. Connect the charger. It's frozen. Disconnect the charger. Not frozen. The guy did say they tried a different charger. Let me see. Replace the RAM. Replace. Try to reinstall. Tried a different power adapter. So he did also buy a similar model, one up from this. So he also have same charger, another one. Okay. Let's cut the power. Okay, power is off. So what should we do then? Okay. I mean, we can use the oscilloscope, bring it up onto the screen. Let's see if it will work. It's been painful recently. Let me see. Like this. And this software, yes. No, and try again. Now the oscilloscope is, the software keeps crashing, so what I'll do is bring the camera to it. If you can hang on a minute, let me see. The other camera, is that still on? Yeah, okay, great. That will be a USB camera, that's fine. So what I'll do is this, I'll leave this guy somewhere there. Okay. Shouldn't affect, so give me a minute, mate. Webcam, copy, here, paste as reference. And this one we'll do filters. We'll do crop. Okay. No, it doesn't continue. The system locks up. What happened there? Oh, you piece of shit. Okay. Wow. Okay. I decided to say see you later. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. Okay. No, I decided to say see you later to everybody. Okay. Anyway. No. What we'll do is this, if you like. We got the oscilloscope there. We'll plug in the 19 volts. We'll connect the oscilloscope. So we're on the 19 volts at the moment. I'm just going to connect the charger to get that ready. So that's 19 volts there. Okay. So that's connected and with the system. Now I'm going to turn the computer on with the charger and the battery hooked up. And I see ASUS logo. I see the window spinning and it's frozen. No change in the oscilloscope. It's currently frozen. Okay. So the way I would like to know is using the USB keyboard. So the computer is currently on. You can tell by the power in the USB light. And connect a keyboard. You can see the fan still spinning. No fan light, USB light. So let's cut the power here. And disconnect the battery. Okay, reconnect. Power. No, it does not continue. Yeah. Power on. Wait. Okay, there we go. So watch the numlock key. It's on, and then maybe it's already frozen. Yeah, it's frozen at the 3 dots, on the bottom of Windows. So this is same regardless of this is same with charger connected. Doesn't matter what stage. It doesn't do it in BIOS. Yeah, don't forget. You can stay in BIOS and it will charge the battery, no problem. So I'm thinking about the BIOS. Not the BIOS, not the BQ chip, but the MOSFETs here. What do you reckon? Where shall we quickly look at it? So these MOSFETs are pointed out. I'll show them here. Nope. Where is it? Here. It'll be these guys. See, 19 volts also goes here. This is an important chip. This is VCC-IO. See, this guy is important. And I wonder if there is a problem with this chip. Because he manages VCC, power good, IO power good, VCC-IO, VCC-IO, BST, VCC. See, I'm thinking there's something wrong with this guy. Or these MOSFETs, one of these guys. What is this? This is a MOS driver. It could be the MOSFET driver. There's a high chance that it could be either this one or this one. So 1, 2, 3 is my suggestion. I need to watch the scope. What do you mean? Let me check. Okay. Let's do that again. So we'll connect the ground. Battery, nothing connected at the moment. No power. No power. I've got 19 volts. I'm going to attempt to power it on. I'll keep my eye on the scope. No battery connected. Power button pressed. Not sure if it's on. One second. Let me look at the screen. No lights. Let me press the power button now. Here we go. Power button pressed. We have ASUS logo. And it has frozen. No change on the scope. Okay. As you can see, it's frozen. No battery connected. That's a clean Windows 10, Windows 11. It doesn't matter what operating system. And it's anything that starts to utilize CPU. I think I'm going to focus on those two. Let me just bring the motherboard out. Because we can use the keyboard, numlock key, to tell us if it's frozen or not. Okay. Q 8801, 8802. What is that for? Measure on VCC IOX of U9400. Yeah, I can. I think I can do it here. Hoi. So what are we looking for there? So the same issue happens whether LCD is connected or not. Maybe we'll leave the SSD. No, we can't because of the screw holder is on the other on the palm assembly. Okay. All right. So what you're saying is, if I understand correctly, so L9401 VCCIOLX. So check if the power behaves weirdly here. Maybe CPU is not getting the power required. Yeah. Well, because there may be a delay in the video. Sorry, but I'll check. I'll check that with the oscilloscope in the time being. So just let me find the LX if I'm looking at the right area. Yeah, we're looking at this guy here. Okay, so okay, thank you. So this is the LX. Why would they make this so weird? Okay, let me try lifting it up. Okay, good. Now there's a metal plate on one side, so it may be difficult. Okay. So what we're gonna do is this. We've got no battery in there. We've got the SSD inside. The RAM, keyboard, and LCD connected, and CMOS battery and speaker for no reason. Okay. Alright, so that's that. Now, I'll reset the oscilloscope for now. Around low voltage, so what I'll do, I'll pick something which has some low voltage. Okay, anyway, what we'll do two tests. 1 second. I'll just power on the unit and then do auto set. Okay, there we go. So this is the most likely the output, which is reading average 9.2, peak 2.4. Okay, that should be the 19 volt. No. So this is in the frozen stage. Yeah, it's frozen. This is the frozen, and this is on the output. Okay, let me bring the on-screen multimeter. I'll just check the voltage over there on the output end. We're in DC mode. Yeah, here we go. Oh, shit. 0.94. 0.94 on the output. And on the input, 0.95. Okay. And using oscilloscope on the output, so that's 0.9. Does that make sense? Oscilloscope. But it's very streamlined, which is good. I'll just check this guy. What is this guy? This is... I'll show you what this one is. This one is... here. We're on the CPU side. V-core. V-core seems a bit spiky, doesn't it? Or is that normal for CPU V-core? As in the spikes. Let me check here. What's this? This is VCCSA. Here we go. Same. So it's similar ripple. How about the others? I cannot check on that end. I'll have to check this end. So here I'm checking this one. Yep, here we go. Position. Yeah, I'm checking the input side, yeah. Okay. Sorry, what am I showing you on the screen? Yeah, there we go. So that's fine. So that one there is basically this one here, which is correct. Now let's check here. That's also good. And the one next to it, which is here. That's interesting. The third one, I don't get anything. Here, I don't get anything. I'll show you what I mean. Why don't I do this? Okay, that's better. Okay, I'll go from beginning, so we're in the same context. Sorry about that. Okay, here we go. So here, I'll just zero this first. That's what it is at the moment. Okay, this is the output. Now, I can check here, which is that. That's the input, and then the output, which is nice and clean. Sorry, that's the input, and now this is the output. So the coil. So these three are connected together. Except this one. This is different, but this is one I'm not getting any proper. So let's check this one. This is the one I felt something's funny. Is it this one? Yeah, I don't have any voltage here. VCC GT. So that could be CPU graphics. Maybe it's not turned on yet. Okay. So this one is probably not turned on yet. Let me see if anything comes off or comes out. I'm going to turn the computer off. Computer is currently off. Connect the charger. I got my probe on here at the moment. Okay, let's connect the charger. Charger just connected. And pressing the power button. Pressed. We saw it come up for a brief moment. You saw that? It's still working and it froze. So it was still working even though the power supply jumped. And here, now let's check here, because there's a shield there I don't want to touch, which is VCC GT related. They both are not on yet. So this will have the same effect on the oscilloscope. So if I power off the unit, and waiting for it to turn off. It's fully off, turn it back on. There we go. So we can see that VCC GT briefly just comes on, I think, just to check if everything's good. How about here? Did I already check that? So here is where I'm checking. Yeah, that looks good. In that case, what can we check? So the voltage is still there. That's 1.2 for the RAM. What is this? That's ground, okay. Wow, so interesting, okay. That's the VCC GT area. It doesn't need that much power for BQ controller. So GPU is not actually fully utilized because drivers are not installed. What's on the other side of this? vCore. Hall element, that's the whole sensor, okay. Lit switch, cool, okay. What is this chip? PWM controller. PWM controller. Let me look up schematics for this quickly. Okay, let me look at that's different. Here. vCore power supply. Because this is what manages the vCore power supply. Let's do a visual check of this guy. What do you say? Battery system. If it needs more power, maybe. Now, do I even have this chip if I need it? 95855. $95 855 855. Shit. I got 95 856. HRZ is what I've got. You mean U8000? Correct. See, that manages CPU vCore. This is the mother of it all. Let me see if this guy heats up or something weird happens to this guy. It's on the other side of the motherboard, right? It wouldn't hurt to do a visual inspection of that. Okay, let's do it. Okay, that's the chip there. So let's have a visual inspection of that guy. Okay. Wow, he's healthy as a baby. Can be, looks pretty good condition wise. Oh shit. 1 second. Okay, that's better. Why? Because he manages the CPU V cores. Now I could be on the wrong trail focusing on the CPU, yeah? So I have no suspicion of this. I have no reason to be suspicious, like a genuine reason. But if it's GPU, CPU V core power related issue, then I will say something's not right with him. So but we can only know if something's wrong when it's working. And having a look at the CPU cores. So these are the MOSFETs. So this guy manages VCC GT. This guy here. So is this guy. So these two. So these two coils. VCC GT. These are VCC IO. 1, 2, I think 3, and I think VCC IO. VCC IO could be VCC, the CPU core. What's under there? Let's actually have a look. There could be something. It could be corrosion or something that seeped in from the back. Who knows? Something maybe there. See, I haven't actually opened it. Still got the factory seal. Oh, okay. Why? Then what did I see? Because when I was looking at the schematics here, this guy, and I saw the subject V core power supply. So I immediately think it may have something to do with CPU. V core L801. So you're saying this guy has phase 2 of the power supply. U8002, U8003. So this is phase 3. So there's different phases, and then there is they could, I don't know if maybe there is a link to the here to the to these guys going to this mother of a chip, or is that one? This guy. PWM1, PWM2, power assist, PWMC, PWM 3 to 1, PWM 2A, like here. PH1, okay, the PH1A. Oh, they're different, okay, PH1A. Nah, I'm making a wrong assumption, okay, sorry. Yeah, okay, correct. U8001. U. Oh, these guys, small bits, okay, sorry. But the voltages are all present, hey? So what do we do? Check these guys. For each phase. So I've just removed the heatsink. Let's have a look around there. So these are the controllers of the MOSFETs. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's another one here. Page 70 V core. This is page 80. '74. So what am I looking for? PL2, anything on the PL2? Oh, here we go. Page 80, okay. No worry. ICC Max 1 to V core. What about it? I think these were what was on the other side, weren't they? Yeah, they're on the other side. V-core. I mean, I can, while you're tinkering there, I'll just quickly check the resistance, maybe. Put the heatsink back on because thermal paste is going to stick everywhere. Oh, yeah, I'm surprised as well. That's why it's got 3 phases, because one phase won't be enough. You can imagine the amount of heat they can handle. Could it be, I don't know, but one of the cores power is not being delivered? Maybe we can assume it's the first one. What do you think? Like, say it just needs minimal power to do basic processing, and the phase 1 of the power supply kicks in. Maybe we should just focus on the phase 1. What do you think? Just maybe to rule out it could be the CPU or not. Okay. What's the value resistance? Let me have a look. Not sure. I'm not sure either. Okay. That's fine. I mean, we can replace some components just to test it out. Okay. Let's just check the resistance of these guys. To ground. Ten ohms. 5 ohms. 5 ohms. 5 ohms. Yeah, it's true, eh? Yeah, I'm making a mistake, okay. Something along the AC line, DC line. Yes, you're right. Now let's just pull my ass out of my brain out of my ass. Focus on, correct, the 19 volt rail. Maybe the BQ chip, like you said, yeah? Okay. I didn't click about the point about it. With the battery, it does all the VCC core, but with the battery, when it goes from balance to performance, don't forget, it gets random blue screen. It gets, what does it get? It freezes from balance to performance, and maybe battery is not able to deliver, and they're having random blue screen issues. Okay, so the BQ chip is that guy there. So I did poke around here a bit. So that diode was good. That diode is good. So and in the BIOS screen, it can stay on the battery, no problem, and the charger, no problem. And on the thermal camera, I didn't see anything weird behavior, just when it's plugged in. Only when CPU is being used, like you're in BIOS, it will not freeze. With the battery connected and charger connected, or one or the other, it will not freeze, or both, it will not freeze. Okay, so let's have a look. Let's have a look. AC in. It won't use the GPU. It uses integrated GPU. That's the AC gate. AC dock, okay. And the gate is controlled. And the power is let out. Let me measure a resistor. This guy. R8803. As per schematics, it should be I think it's 0. Pin number 23. No. Yeah. It's not even. Oh, there it is. Okay. What's the resistance? 4 kilo ohms. 4 kilo ohms, but on the schematics, What the hell does that mean? Ah, here we go. Okay, sorry. 4 kilo ohms, correct. Yes, correct. But on battery, apparently if you change the power profile, it will also freeze. That's why it led me to CPU. There's a phase. Charger pin 26. Let me check this guy. What is that? AC pad. Could it be these MOSFETs are not delivering enough amps? You know what? How about I replace these two MOSFETs regardless? Maybe something is not allowing that many amps to pass through, but we don't need that many amps in the beginning anyway. You know what? I'll replace the BQ chip and the two MOSFETs. What do you think? Before I call it a night on this one. I think I'll do that. What are these? Okay. Do I even have this BQ chip? 2780S. Okay, so I do have this chip if you need to replace. It's not a problem. Okay. Let's just replace the BQ chip first. So location 17. Okay, we should have a bunch. Okay, let's go. It's interesting. It's using one of the, I don't know whether to say older type of BQ chip. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so here we go. Maximum temperature 50% volume air. So this chip could be good. We don't know. We should be fine. Do a quick touch up. Just want to make sure nothing making contacts. Yeah, that should be okay. I think a little bit to the left will be good. Yeah, but good point. But you know, it freezes. Well, we can check that signal. That's fine. So the way I will check this motherboard now is with the USB. It will boot to USB, and we will see the numlock key stop working. Yeah, that's true. And the way we will know. Okay, so the way we will know this is working, it doesn't come on HDMI, okay? I tried that before. So, one interesting thing I also noticed, look, there is a sticker of a third-party fan supplier. This fan is not, in my opinion, original fans, which shouldn't really matter. But that's been replaced. It says Fantastic Hour Team. Funny name, but that's the name. So this may have been replaced before. I don't think ASUS will put such a name as that. Yeah, correct. And then it does some things with that power which he loses the plot. What do I do with the power? Okay, just make sure. Okay. If I remember, it's pin number 2 or 3. Let me check the... Okay, this guy. No, not this guy. This guy. Power switch, pin number 5. Okay. Alright, are we ready? Okay. Power supply in. It's going to boot off the USB. 2, 4, 5, maybe that one? Yep, okay. So it should boot off the external USB anytime soon. Yeah. Okay. Same. Let's wait a little bit more. It could be in that spinning bit and then goes back to normal. But yeah, look at that. What do you have to say? So it's crashed. We do know that. Caps lock and num lock will not stay on like that. One thing I wanted to check. No, it's too risky. The fans are spinning. I did before. Just this is pure alcohol. There is absolutely no weird reaction. Like there's no short. No, it's my BQ chip. No reaction to alcohol. It's a DC jack area. Okay. Just be careful here. So we do know the computer is on. I'm going to leave it on. I'm going to actually rotate the board with the fan in there. A bit too risky. Hopefully I don't touch anywhere. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, these are DC in MOSFETs. Nothing. Alcohol-wise, they're not behaving in any weird way. What do you think of a simple BIOS update? It wouldn't hurt. Did he try BIOS updates? No. Okay, let's do BIOS update. Okay. You may be thinking how you're going to do BIOS update. I'll do it through the BIOS. Easy update 3. Imagine a BIOS update fixes everything. Shit. What a waste of time. But at least it was a good experience. Let's see. Okay. So the motherboard crashes as soon as you connect the power adapter, except when you're in the BIOS? Exactly, yes. So I'll show you, I'll demonstrate to you. Okay. Just so motherboard doesn't fall over when I flash it. Okay. So what we'll do, we'll bring our wonderful battery, because battery most likely will be required during reflash. The only other thing I can think of is the middle pin. Does the middle pin make contact? I'm sure it does. Let me see. Middle pin of the charger, which shouldn't make a difference. I guess there's no battery connected, just make sure it's fully out. Yeah, but the middle pin is only going to the AC charger, not to the laptop. Okay. It knows when the charger is plugged in and then allows power through. I think. Okay. Here we go. So now you see the crashing. Here you can see the behavior again. Connect the charger. Charging light on. Power button, it's on. Delete key. We haven't put an SSD in, so we'll go straight into BIOS, which is perfect behavior. As you can see, battery is charging. Come on, mate. Okay, we'll get the BIOS now. Okay. i7S generation. BIOS version 308. Okay. Graphic power supply issue. GPU, you mean the one dedicated? If it's dedicated, I would say no. It doesn't get activated until drivers kick in. It works with the internal graphics all along. But if you mean the VCC GT, the one that we were looking at, that's the integrated CPU integrated GPU. That's what's currently being used. And how would you check that with the benchtop power supply? I mean, would you manually inject power into the coil? Like supplementing the power that it's missing while it's turning on? Like manually injecting that power? Alright, I'm on ASUS website now. I'll get the driver, put it on a USB. FX505GE. Well, they say GE, but on the website we don't have GE. Let me see. They've got GT and GU. Yeah, GE, BQ. Okay, they put a G and then, okay, let's do a G. Inject on the 19 volt. At what voltage it freezes? What do you mean at what voltage? Sorry, I don't really know what you mean. You mean how many amp it freezes on? I think you mean how many amp, yeah? Oh wow, they're running the latest. 308, 308. Shit. Are we allowed to downgrade? I mean, if power supply supplies 19, you will still be stuck at 19. You think it will change? Okay, let's go advanced mode. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's try 307. One older. Okay, let's revert back to the BIOS. Oh, now I understand. You mean, okay, I understand what you mean. That's clever. Yeah, I'll try that. I'll run a wire from the 19 volt power line. Use the benchtop power supply. While it's on, start from, like you said, minimal voltages and see when it crashes. But then how would you explain the issue of the battery without the charger in Windows loaded with the battery? Change power options and system freezes. Yeah, same here, mate. I'm not mocking you or anything, but it's a problem. Okay, BIOS update. We're on the charger alone. Let's go ahead and put a Windows 11 USB, see if it crashes. So we're running 307. We downgraded to lower class. So let's put a Windows 11 USB. Control Alt Delete. Here we go. I think balanced mode. Here we go. Should boot off the USB. So don't forget we got the battery and the charger connected. Here we go. We can see the loading, and then there we go. All right. So BIOS is not the issue. Wow, I said I'll look at an hour. Bloody hell, okay. Right, I'm going to call it a night on this one. I'll send you the board view, no problem. But for me, it's going to be out. It's midnight right now. Yeah. Definitely something. But resetting the power mode. Oh, you mean, okay. Let me have a look at the BIOS quickly. I'll check. So they have done a default BIOS settings. Okay, so let's have a look at advanced mode. Okay. Nothing here. Let's have a look at graphics. Okay, nothing. NVMe, nothing. This is a very basic BIOS. No, not much options. Security options. No. It's pretty crap BIOS settings. I mean, not much you can expect from this kind of motherboard. Smart. Yeah, that's a hard drive. NVMe, no. Main, no, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the MOSFETs alone. I think it's something to do with the phase power supplies. But it works off the battery, like I said. Shit. Anyway, this is really, really annoying. Before I go, I'll quickly put the SSD back in. And we'll look at that power mode option the user said, where it won't crash. I haven't demonstrated that myself. It's what they said. Okay. We got 80% battery, so that will be sufficient. Okay, we'll put the Wi-Fi chip. And just one screw for this guy so it doesn't fall out. Here we go. So no charger plugged in. Yeah, I'll have to do that Windows activation. So if CPU was throttled, it wouldn't work this fast as well. Come on, man. Oh, you cocksucker. Okay, wants to reboot. Okay. Hi. Okay. Freezer. Let's call him Freezer. Okay. Okay. All right, 1 second. Come on. 1212, 1212. Oh, come on, fuck off. Shift F10. Net user sure can do add. Net local group administrator. Okay, that's fine. Next. Oh, come on, man. Okay. As you can see, computer is working perfectly fine. Let's just check the task manager. Okay. So in terms of performance, the CPU is not currently locked. It's working at its optimal speed. Okay. Let's have a look at power. Balanced. Okay. Okay, so let's see if we can freeze this computer's ass. Okay, it's doing some driver updates. Okay. It's in Windows 10 that was in there. Okay, very limited power options here. Okay, it's doing driver updates. That would be the NVIDIA GTX GPU, which will kick in. Okay. Yeah, I don't mind running fine in Windows 11. But I'm going to connect the battery now. You ready? Let it reboot. And I'll connect the... So I'm going to connect the charger shortly. Okay, let it finish its thing. You know what? Let's screw what the customer said about the try different charger. I'll bring my own one. Yeah, I've got a crazier one. 11.8 amp. 230 watts. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay, here we go. Just look at the task manager, performance. Here we go. You ready? It's frozen. It's like the Matrix. Ah, CPU fan is louder. Finally a difference. Take it off. See if it will go back to normal. Oh, it's okay. It's going back to normal. But it's frozen. Fan is going off. Plug it in. This is so damn interesting. Finally a difference. So here. So it's, I would say that's normal. It's going higher. It's going, wow. Take it off. Okay. The only way to know. Here we go, one more time. You know what we will do? In this position, I will run it through thermal camera. Something definitely must be heating up. Okay. So it's going to be hot already. Let's just check here first. We're going to have to accept these current high voltages, high temperatures. No, calibration. Here we go. Connecting the charger. Connected. Fan is heating up. Fan is working fast, I mean. That's the PCH area. My favorite area. God, I hate PCH. Okay. Okay. Let's reset the power, the temperatures. Okay, here we go. Connect the charger. Connected. What was that? What was that? What's that? Connect the charger. I haven't connected it. What the hell is going on there? What? I don't have the charger connected, okay? That's a 0 ohms resistor. Or so that one there. That's the shunt resistor. That's a resistor. Okay. Okay, if I connect the charger, does that guy heat up? I've just connected the charger. Okay, so we do know when we connect the charger, if the fan does kick in. Okay. Currently I've got the charger hooked up. Okay, this is the critical area. Okay, I've disconnected the charger. Isn't that so interesting? This guy. Now I'm going to connect the charger. 1, 2, 3. Fan is increasing. Those two, let's replace those two. Cut the power. Okay, move my mouse, double check again. Connect the charger. Let's keep it there for some time. Could be a false alert. Got the power. It's the second set of MOSFETs. Okay. Can't believe we're still working on it. Okay, second set of MOSFETs, which is these ones. Okay. They could be just fine. No, I wasn't worried about that because it freezes even before Windows loads. See, source to gate of this MOSFET is happy. Source to gate of this MOSFET is also happy. Here, 3 ohms. Source to ground. Gate to ground. That's a bit low, isn't it? Gate to ground 4 ohms. Oh, you can't see. Sorry. Gate to source. Now, my cable's resistance ground to ground is, so it's not really dead short. Could be normal, could not be normal. How about here? He's happy. He's also happy. How about these two? See, there's 2 ohms. Yeah. So this, I don't get a proper reading on that one. One, two, three, they're all in the same network. Let's go to the gate retriever of them. Okay. These two are controlled by that. These two are controlled by that. Phase 2, phase 3. What's this? Phase 1. Alright. I'm stuck. One thing I do know when power adapter is plugged in, something does overheat and CPU temperature goes up. It goes into a lockdown. And if you look at the go back to bottom 19 volt, it comes into pretty much all of these MOSFETs. So I'm gonna say maybe one of these MOSFETs is bad. Yeah, wherever 19 volt goes, let's focus on that. So it could be, I doubt this one, but what we'll do is this, we'll say it's either this guy, because he has an important role, which probably gets power from AC pad and this and power from the charger as well, I'm assuming. Okay, AC back, whichever is more power coming through. So my verdict for today is I think it's going to be either this chip or one of these MOSFETs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I think more about these guys because that's where the heat is coming from. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys. I'll leave it at this. And it's late, so I think that's where the issue lies. Otherwise, there's a problem. Yeah, but I did that. If it's there's no change, because I did that as in when it froze before Windows booting. You know the spinning part. You know the spinning bar on the bottom. And I checked with the oscilloscope. No change at all. Hi. All right. That's it for me, mate. I'm gonna go sleep. See you in the next one. Thanks for your time. Thanks for coming along. Oh, at least you figured out the chat. Alright, mate. Have a good one.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to